Hey, so I have a message for you guys, especially if you're into mediums or psychics or tarot card readers. And this comes to me, and it's been on my mind a lot lately because I keep seeing these things come up in my feed, right, where these people are reading messages, my fortune or whatever. But the thing you have to realize is these collective readings that are coming out, not everyone is coming from a place of good. Some people, whether they're Reiki masters or tarot readers or mediums, they can still be disconnected from source. They could still be energy leeches, and some of them could even be other entities altogether. Let's not get into that one. But I want to make it simple for you guys. If somebody is focusing on something that causes you to feel fear or anxiety of a negative outcome, don't watch it. Skip that shit, okay? Whatever you focus on, whatever you give power to, whether it's someone telling you that, oh, something bad's going to happen if you don't do this, or don't worry, I can help remove the curse from you, or whatever weird shit that they're trying to use to get you to contact them for more information based out of more fear mongering. Yeah, don't give power to it, right? The more you pay attention to something, the more you focus on an idea, a thought, the more power you give it, and it becomes a reality. It's like the rabbit who was so scared of being eaten by owl that it just froze in the middle of the field. I'm terrified, I'm gonna get eaten, I'm gonna get eaten. Sure enough, it gets eaten. Stupid bunny should have freaking moved and stopped worrying about being eaten. So don't give your power away, okay? I really, really encourage you, if you're looking for a reading or a psychic, interpreter or any kind of medium of any kind, I don't care what they do or how they do it, don't listen to the ones that are trying to tell you how they're going to protect you or that there's something bad coming for you. Yeah, there's going to be haters in the world. There's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people who judge you. There's always going to be somebody jealous and wanting, whatever you have, or especially if you are manifesting abundance, whether it's monetary value of this weird money thing that we seem to keep thinking has value, which doesn't. But we need it for trade. Because we want to trade food or anything, something actually, anyways, whatever. So, yeah, they are going to keep you stuck in a place of a low vibration because you're focusing your energy on something super negative and you're giving your power away. Power that you could be using to help yourself feel healthier, stronger, better, manifest abundance in ways that actually help you. I mean, I am so grateful for the amount of abundance I've been getting. And no, it's not coming in a financial way, but I don't need it to come in a financial way. What I need it to come in is places like my synchronicity or gratitude. I mean, these kind of abundances, it means the world to me. I can't even express to you. As an example, I have recently realized that I've been gifted a wonderful position where I am. The more I surrender to my flow, the more I realize how connected I am to Mother Earth and Father Sky and, well, all of it, the more I can see why I went through all the things I did and why I made the choices I did, and the reassurance that I never made a mistake, that those were all choices I had to make, and that I never once, not even once, no matter how awful some of my choices might have seemed, because some of them did inflict self-harm through committing to do things and activities with people I shouldn't have, putting myself at a really low, shitty level. Like my feelings of unworthiness and unworthy of love were astronomical, okay? And when I say astronomical, I never, ever once in my entire youth believed I would ever find love. I gave up on that before I even started dating. I think the last time I believed I would find love, I was probably like 4 or 5 when I was watching Sleeping Beauty, because I love that movie. You know, how she sings about her love and finds him in the forest, and then they fight. I don't know. I just loved that movie as a kid. And then by the time I was like, I don't know, I'd say like 12, I was like, nope, never gonna happen. Love doesn't exist. It's not real. Because that was my abuse. That was my trauma. And so I made a lot of shitty choices. And I sacrificed my own happiness and my own desire for love constantly. Yeah. Don't do it. So anyways, you have to be very careful what you give power to, okay? And you have to be very careful what you focus on. So I want to caution you guys, if you're on social media, if you are scrolling through things and you're finding these medium readings, tarot readings, or psychic readings popping up in your feed, and if they start off with someone is casting a spell on you, or someone is talking bad behind your back, yeah, no shit. Skip. Moving on. Find the ones that remind you how amazing you are. Find the ones that remind you that there's abundance out there that the universe wants to give you because it loves you. Because you are love. You are the universe. You are one. You are source. You are light. You are love. You are everything. Isn't that amazing? So I really, really, again, just want to caution everyone. Do not focus on any messages coming at you, even if you feel like it was a divine intervention or, it happens to correlate exactly with what you're feeling that day. Let me tell you something. You're getting that message because that is what you're feeling that day. Your vibration is at the same frequency as that negative message. So use the message as a cue to go into yourself and see what feeling it is you're struggling with. Recently, I realized that I was still struggling with a lot of shame around the idea of not wanting to continue my journey alone. I want to do it with people. I want to have people around me that I love and people that support me where I can support them. And eventually I'd like to find my person because I've never had that. I gave up on it, like I said, before I even finished puberty. So it'd be really cool if that actually panned out one day. So I'm focusing on manifesting things in a positive light. And every time negative messages come at me, I'm just going to ignore them and skip them because I don't need that shit. And neither do you. So yeah, I hope this reaches somebody today. And the less energy you feed those negative things, the better it's going to be. Starve the things you don't want to manifest. Starve them of energy. Don't give them the power. I say this to my kids all the time. Don't give your power away. Just because someone comes at you and says something shitty, it doesn't mean you have to accept it. You can be like, that's your problem. You feel shitty, so you're sharing shit. I don't want your shit. Keep your shit. There's a lot of shit going on. Sorry. But true story. Yeah? Yeah. Anyways, that's it, guys. I really want to share that with you because I can see, the more people grow and and it's even been happening to me a lot. Like the more I come into my power, the more I'm getting these negative attacks, whether it's from other entities or from other people or whatever. I mean, they come at me sometimes pretty freaking hard. Actually, there was one guy on YouTube who was commenting about how my laugh sounded unhinged. So that's actually what I wrote underneath of his comment was like, mwah, because what else do you say to somebody who doesn't like your laugh? Sorry, I don't care. That probably wouldn't have felt good. So yeah. Anyways, you don't have to accept the negativity. You don't. And remember, if you are attracting some kind of a negative vibe because you're feeling negative that day and you're vibrating at that frequency, it's a great way to self-check and be like, okay, what am I struggling with? What is my higher self trying to show me right now? And then you might find that, like, as I had an example, I had to accept the fact I was still holding, you hold a lot of shame and guilt in your shoulders and in your neck, by the way. Like, that's a really cool thing. If you look at, there's a book called Your Body Keeps the Score. I keep recommending that one because it's the only one I've read, but I know there's other ones. But yeah, so look into that because I know I store my fear in my feet. And so I have to I'm still learning how to recognize when I'm having emotions. It's still an ongoing process. So when my one foot, my right foot specifically, starts to ache in my arch, I'm like, okay, what the hell am I afraid of right now? And then I have to go back to I'm afraid of being afraid. And then I'm afraid of sharing my shame because I feel ashamed that I don't want to do it alone anymore. That I want somebody to help me. Yeah. And not help in the sense clean my floors or do my kitchen. I mean help you want to have people to connect with. You want to have people to share your ideas with. You want to have people that support you and encourage you to chase your dreams and follow your passions. I mean, that's what I mean by help. I don't mean, the more mundane form of help in the real world that you think is real but isn't real. Have I confused you yet? Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Just don't give your power to things that don't serve you. Love you guys.